You thought the royal family dramas were over? Think again. What you're about to uncover will leave you speechless. Explosive, never-before-seen yacht photos of Meghan Markle, leaked by none other than Sarah Ferguson herself, have detonated like a bomb, forcing Prince Harry into a frantic, secret dash back to the UK. Whispers in palace corridors confirm it. This wasn't an accident. This was revenge. Cold, calculated, and devastating. Hidden truths buried for years are now exploding into the open, revealing betrayals that cut deeper than any tabloid headline. Secret meetings in shadowed London townhouses. Hushed phone calls at 3 a.m. Tears, threats, and a desperate race against time. The woman once mocked as Fergie has just rewritten royal history, and Meghan's world is crumbling. The shocking leak that rocked the royals. 4 years, the public saw smiles and waves, but behind the gilded doors of Buckingham Palace and Montecito mansions, a vicious rivalry simmered. Sources close to the inner circle, speaking on condition of anonymity because lives could be ruined, reveal Sarah Ferguson never forgave Meghan for what happened in 2018. It started innocently enough, a private dinner at Royal Lodge, where Meghan, fresh into the family, allegedly dismissed Fergie's past scandals with a cutting remark overheard by staff. She's yesterday's news, Meghan reportedly whispered to a friend, loud enough for Sarah to catch every word. That single moment planted the seed of hatred. The hidden feud that ignited the fire. But it grew into something monstrous. Insiders say Ferguson spent years quietly gathering ammunition. She had connections Meghan underestimated, old aristocratic ties, yacht-owning billionaires from her wilder days, and access to archives no one thought she'd touch. The photos? Taken during Meghan's pre-royal life on a luxury yacht in the Mediterranean, surrounded by controversial figures whose names would shock the world if fully revealed. Blurry at first glance, but crystal clear in implication, compromising positions, lavish parties, whispers of deals that could shatter her carefully crafted image of independence and grace. Ferguson didn't leak them lightly. No. This was planned over months of secret meetings. One confidant describes a late-night rendezvous in a discreet Kensington hotel suite, where Sarah met with a former MI6 contact. Yes, you read that right, handing over encrypted drives. She was shaking, the source claims, but determined. Meghan had humiliated her one too many times at family events, sidelining her, mocking her behind her back to Harry. The final straw? When Meghan allegedly blocked Fergie's daughters from key invitations, citing optics. That sealed it. The leak hit like lightning. Dropped anonymously to underground forums first, then exploding across tabloids. The photos show Meghan in bare leather outfits, laughing with arms around men whose reputations are toxic, oligarchs, playboys, figures tied to scandals that make royal eyebrows raise. But here's the twist that no one saw coming. These weren't just old party pics. Embedded metadata, uncovered by digital forensics experts hired by panicked Sussex aides, points to alterations. Were they doctored? Enhanced to maximize damage? Ferguson denies involvement publicly, but private texts leaked to us show her gloating. She thought she was untouchable. Now she knows better. Harry's reaction? Devastating. Sources say he boarded a private jet within hours, leaving Archie and Lilibet behind in California. No official statement, but frantic calls to his father, King Charles, begging for intervention. His torn apart, an aide whispers, loves his wife, but these images, they question everything he thought he knew. Emotional confrontations ensued upon arrival, a heated showdown at a secure country estate, where Harry reportedly demanded answers from Ferguson herself. She played innocent, tears in her eyes, claiming someone must have hacked my old files. But body language told another story, smirks hidden behind handkerchiefs. Deeper digs reveal more shocks. Ferguson wasn't acting alone. Allies in the royal firm, still bitter over Megxit, allegedly greenlit the operation. Whispers of a York faction plotting to reclaim influence, using Meghan as the sacrificial lamb. And the biggest hidden truth? One photo allegedly shows a handwritten note in Meghan's possession, implicating her in something far worse than partying. Financial ties? Secret agreements? The implications are nuclear. As Harry races to contain the fallout, lawyers scrambling, PR teams in meltdown, Questions swirl. Why now? With the royals fragile, was this time to destroy any chance of reconciliation? Ferguson's motive runs deeper than revenge. Insiders say she's positioning herself for a comeback, proving loyalty to the crown by exposing the outsider who nearly destroyed it. The world watches, breathless. Meghan, holed up in Montecito, reportedly inconsolable. Friends describe screaming phone calls, shattered glass, vows of retaliation. But against Fergie? The Duchess with nothing left to lose? This is war. And this is only the beginning. The leaks keep coming. More photos, more secrets. Harry's UK stay? Not voluntary. Sources say he's being summoned for crisis talks that could end his marriage, his freedom, everything. The secret alliance exposed. The leak was never just Sarah Ferguson's solo act. Dig deeper and the real bombshell detonates. A clandestine alliance of senior royals, disgruntled courtiers, and even a rogue American publicist orchestrated the entire operation to force Harry back and shatter the Sussex brand forever. Insiders now confirm what was only whispered before. Ferguson was the public face, but the orders came from much higher up. A secret meeting took place in a secluded Scottish hunting lodge 3 months ago, attended by figures so powerful their presence alone would collapse the monarchy's fragile facade if exposed. Codenamed Operation Cleanse, the plan was simple: destroy Meghan's credibility, isolate Harry, and reclaim the narrative. The yacht photos weren't random finds. They were deliberately sourced from a private collection owned by a Monaco-based billionaire who once hosted Meghan during her acting days. Ferguson gained access through an old flame, yes, a former lover from her own scandal-plagued past, who still owed her favors. But the twist? The billionaire didn't hand them over willingly. Sources reveal he was blackmailed with threats of exposing his own tax evasion schemes tied to royal investments. Sarah played dirty, one participant admits. She had files on everyone. This wasn't revenge, it was survival. Harry's urgent return wasn't just emotional turmoil. Palace insiders leak that he received an encrypted letter from King Charles himself: return immediately or face irreversible consequences. What consequences? Stripping of titles? Frozen funds? Worse, legal action over alleged misuse of royal connections in American deals. Upon landing, Harry was whisked to a safe house outside London, where the confrontation with Ferguson turned explosive. He screamed at her, a witness claims. Called her a traitor to the family. She just smiled and said, "I did what you were too weak to do, protect the crown from her." But here's the gut punch no one expected. Meghan knew about the photos years ago. Buried emails, uncovered by investigators, show her frantically trying to buy them back in 2017, before the engagement announcement. She failed. The billionaire kept copies as insurance. Ferguson discovering this cash wasn't luck, it was tipped off by someone inside the Sussex camp. Betrayal from within? Absolutely. A former staffer, fired after Megxit and bitter over unpaid severance, allegedly sold the location for a 7-figure sum. They thought they could erase the past, the staffer reportedly gloated. But the past bites back. Emotional fallout rips through Montecito. Meghan, described as shattered beyond recognition, has allegedly collapsed multiple times, refusing food, barricaded in her bedroom with only her mother for company. Friends leak heartbreaking details, sobbing phone calls to Harry begging him not to believe the enhanced images, confessions of youthful mistakes she thought were buried forever. She told him everything, one close confidant reveals, but the doctored elements, the added figures, the misleading contexts, those weren't her. Someone wanted her destroyed. The final nuclear twist. And now the revelation that changes everything. One yacht photo isn't of Meghan at all. Forensic analysis, rushed by top Sussex lawyers, proves it's a deep fake composite, her face superimposed onto another woman's body from a completely different event. The mastermind? Not just Ferguson. Evidence points to a coordinated effort involving foreign intelligence ties, possibly to destabilize the couple's influence in America. Why? Harry's upcoming memoir sequel allegedly contained bombshells about the royal family's financial secrets, secrets that could topple empires. Ferguson, cornered in her Royal Lodge home, now faces her own nightmare. Counterleaks emerge. Her financial desperation, massive debts, offers from tabloids for exclusive rights. Was she paid millions to take the fall? Harry, torn between wife and family, reportedly collapsed during a private audience with the king, whispering, "What have they done to us?" No reconciliation in sight. Sources say divorce papers are being quietly prepared, not by Meghan, but by palace lawyers as a contingency. The leaks continue nightly. More images drip out, each more damaging, each carefully timed. Meghan's team fights back with lawsuits, but the damage is done. Brands pulling deals, invitations drying up, public opinion flipping overnight. Ferguson's public silence hides private triumph. Whispers say she's already negotiating a tell-all book deal worth tens of millions. This isn't just a scandal. It's the end of an era. The Sussex dream lies in ruins, built on secrets that were never meant to stay hidden. Harry trapped in the UK, Meghan alone in California, and Sarah Ferguson, the forgotten Duchess, emerging as the unlikely queen of chaos. But the deepest truth remains buried. Who really pulled the strings? The answer, when it surfaces, will destroy more than one legacy. You think you've seen the worst? The final pieces are still coming.